now tuned into the greatest.
Yeah, cuz we live? Let's jump right in. So, you in your new studio.
I'm in
you
my
in the new studio. In the new crib.
New crib,
That's
new
good.
studio. I got lights behind me, dude. I got all my other equipment from the studio here, like from the music studio.
Yeah.
So I got the lights, like these things behind me.
That's dope.
Yeah, I got my record player and shit. I got guitars hanging on that side. You can't really see it because the camera isn't panned out yet, but
Yeah.
we will.
That's okay.
We'll make it happen soon.
So let me ask you something. You're still keeping your job, huh?
Yeah. So I mean, because the thing is, it's only one a week. So I'm only open Monday every week from 11:30 to 5 or 6 p.m. or until
Sorry, I thought the restaurant was closing down.
Still is.
Okay.
It's for sale. So whoever buys it, cool. But I will have that. Well, at least hopefully I will be able to work out on the new owners. Be like, hey, by the way, I'm also on the Mondays or whatever. It doesn't matter. I can move it another day. As a ghost.
How much is it for sale for? Does he own it outright?
$250.
That's not bad at all, bro.
Dude, that is the cheapest fucking. That's what I'm saying. Like that is the cheapest thing.
Listen, man, let me tell you something. That is not bad at all. You know what I realized, man? I think what you're doing is good, though. I think what you're doing is good, and I think it's worth it to play the game, if you know what I mean. Like by just moonlighting, and if your chef's cool with that, then that's fine. But that's cool. You're in a new apartment, paying a grip, but like it's worth it, man. You know, it's worth it to have your own home. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
much bigger. Like huge. I'm telling you that there's so much room over there. It's like insane.
Yeah. If it makes you feel any better, I pay $4,200 in rent. So.
Oh my God! What?
Bro, come on! I live in the Bay Area, bro.
My word.
I live in Silicon Valley, and that's cheap, dude. That's cheap. Like my landlord could easily get $5,500 for. Seriously, my land for a three bedroom, 2-bath house with a 2-car garage and a backyard and a driveway.
Okay.
In Sunnyvale, my landlord could get $5,500 easily. But the house needs to be updated, right? There's some shit that needs to happen with the house, and like I'm cool, like I'm a cool, tenant. You know, I'm just like, dude, it's fine. Yeah. But then like all together, all in with like the water, electricity, everything, all the utilities is about 5 Gs. But it's just, it's expensive. But I mean,
man. And here I am bitching about 2,600.
I mean, but listen, but you have a dual income, right? Your wife works?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's much better. Yeah.
My wife doubles my salary, homie. Let's just say that. It's just works at the hospital, man. I was just like, hey, babe, listen.
Yeah.
If you want me to quit,
I'll have the children. Okay. Don't.
Yeah. If you want me to quit, I'll do it. Not a big deal.
Yeah. Yo, straight up. You want me to be a stay-at-home? Hey, I'll be the housewife. Yo, straight up.
For real. I'll wear the costumes. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Hey, you know what though? I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. When you build up the hype with the ramen, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised on how many people will be invested into like trying it, and and obviously you're gonna have some speed bumps, man. But that's what it's about. Like,
yeah, man.
I tell people I don't know if I told you, but I was on another podcast yesterday, Justin Kana's podcast, and that should air like in the next couple of months. But it was really cool. We had some interesting conversations, and I wanted to touch on some points, especially with like TikTok, IG, and YouTube for chefs, right?
Yeah,
chefs that are currently in restaurants. And what was interesting is like I was telling him is like, hey, if you're a chef in a restaurant and you're not posting on social media, you're wasting time. Like, you need to be posting. You need to be posting. You need to be creating your own personal brand while you are working. You know what I'm saying? Because like what I was talking about, and I'm sure you can relate to this because we're about the same age bracket. Like 2 years ago, I'm 35 years old, COVID hits and the whole world's crumbling. And it's like, you know what, dude, I have nothing to show for. I have nothing. Yeah. I have no assets. I have no legacy. I have nothing. And that was kind of pushed me in like I've been working my whole career to run other restaurants for other chefs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, damn, I got to create something. I got to do this. I got to create a legacy. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I remember that specific.
Totally feel you.
That's what I'm saying. So like you're in the same. We're both in the same boat, bro. Where you're like, dude, I can't. I need to create generational wealth. I need to create a personal brand, and that's how Chef Authorized was born. And I can't stress enough. I think what's really important is like people need to take in consideration chefs, executive chefs that are working, for an investor or somebody else. I think it's really important to start building your own personal brand, whatever that is, right? Your name, and start posting on social media. Also, start leveraging if you have a social media following, start leveraging your social media to be able to get good products, right? Like, here's the thing, KC, if you honestly, because what do you have? You have 20K on TikTok, right?
I have 20K, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can listen, once you're past 10K, you can start leveraging your audience, right? You have a good community. And like the thing is with your ramen shop, you're going to start leveraging your social media, right?
Oh, could you 100%.
Could you imagine if you had 800,000 followers or, a million followers?
Oh, dude, it's going to be like this.
It would be. And
that's what I'm a little scared of. Like, imagine. So let's take it back into restaurant perspective. Like, I'm the only employee in there. Now, I know I can work. However, the thing that will crutch me, and I know this, is to package the fucking ramen. To cook it is simple. But I have to stop process, to package, to put everything in containers, put it into the window, and then wait for whoever it is, right? That's my only thing. Now, I'm assuming I can handle maybe 20 or 30 orders in one flat seating. But anything more than that, but I'm going to sink. So I'm just going to have to... You know what? Like, hey, it's going to be like 20 minutes or 30 minutes behind.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm going to give you a little slice of humble pie right now. My brother was saying the same thing. When he opened the cloud kitchen, and he was like, shit, what if I get 20 orders? What if I get 30 orders? Dog, for the first couple of weeks, it's radio silence, my guy.
Yeah. I know.
But here's the thing. When you do get crushed, you are going to fucking love it. You know why? Because you see dollar signs, my G.
Exactly.
And what I'm saying is Casey, you're old enough now. You're a seasoned cook. You're only doing one thing perfectly. You need to go until sold out. And you need to leverage this. Go until sold out. Just like the barbecue restaurants. Like, when you run out of brisket, you run out of brisket. It's an 18-hour process. Run out.
Exactly.
And listen, when you're small like that, I wouldn't think about the big numbers. I would think about getting to that first bowl of ramen. Once you get to the first bowl of ramen, you get to the first 5 bowl of ramen, you're going to be like, okay, I need to optimize this. I need to streamline this. I need to do this. You are smart, bro. You can do this. And you're like, it's funny because as chefs, we're so like controlling, and we're like, oh my God, what if this?
Yeah.
What if this? What if I run out of to-go containers? Bro, you are resourceful, dog.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey,
I'll make it happen.
Listen, and listen, here's the thing. If you say like, oh shit, hey, look, your ramen's going to be late. You don't even have to, I wouldn't even mention anything. Just say, hey, this is on the house. Or, hey, your ramen was late. Here's a beverage on me. Here.
Yeah.
Take a fortune cookie. I'm not saying fortune cookie, but like here, have like a little snack.
I looked at the fortune cookies.
But dog,
like, you know what I'm
saying? Like,
so San Francisco controls all the, because it's the main fucking provider of the fortune cookies, right? I've been to the factory that makes it. To buy it, I need to buy like 1,000 fortune cookies. I'm like, I no. Do you guys have packages for like smaller?
Yeah, fortune cookies are that's Chinese though, but it's fine. It's fine. You're American. You're like, when you're in America, you can do whatever you want. I think it's great. I will tell you this thing. That is my fear of leaving San Francisco. Leaving the Bay Area, because I'll be honest, bro. Listen, I just had some birria tacos like down the street, taco truck. It's called Tacos El Noa Noa.
Oh, okay.
And
you don't have to flex. You don't have to flex.
My guy, I can't believe that this taco place has been here. It's literally a mile away from my house. And I was like, you know what? I see it every single time I go to fucking Costco. And I'm like, you know what? I got to try these. It says, quesadilla on the side. Dog, I went there. It was so delicious. Now, I'll be honest. I got the tacos to go. Obviously I'm with kids. I let it sit for 20 minutes. So the corn tortilla wasn't crispy because it was wrapped. Sure. But like, the consomme was delicious. The beef was delicious. They were using Oaxaca cheese. The tortillas were amazing. And so it was just super delicious. But then I was like thinking in my head, like, oh my God, like, I would never want to leave California. But man, I don't know, man. When you pay $7 for gas, it makes you think twice, my guy.
Is it $7 right now for you guys?
Dog, I'm gonna be honest, Casey. I'm in a spot in my life where like I'm not really looking at how much the gas costs, but it was $75 to fill up I got a little Pontiac G6, my guy, and it was $75. Yeah, and I was like, and that made me like, oh my god, gas is like $6 a gallon. I'm like, shit, dude, that's crazy. But then there's this half of me that wants to like I need something new. I've been in California for 7+ years. You know what I'm saying? I love California, bro. Like, but the problem is I'm so biased. Like, the thought of me living in New Jersey would be like, I'd be like, fuck that, right? Because I live in California. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously.
Yeah.
But that goes with everything. Like, dude, the thought of me living in New York, the thought of me living in Florida, Texas, Illinois, like, just makes my skin curl. But I fucking hate California, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds
have a love-hate
stupid.
relationship.
God damn.
Yeah,
dude.
no, I feel
look,
you.
Look. There's this mochi restaurant that's going to close down. They're retiring. The best mochi in San Francisco. I'll send you the freaking. I'll send you the link. And a 4-hour wait for this handmade mochi. And I'll send it to you because I want to go. I don't want to wait 4 hours, but I want to go. But then I was thinking in my head, like, in the last 3 to 4 years, because I have kids now, I barely get time to go eat out at crazy places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I was getting at is my point is I feel like as a chef, I need something new and exciting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm in a rut. Like, I already know, like, it's going to be spring here. And I already know what I'm going to see. I'm going to see Zuckerman's asparagus. I'm going to see this. I'm going to see, the spring bounty of what California has to offer. And it's like, I've already done hundreds of different dishes with certain vegetables. And for me, I kind of want to, be transplanted into somewhere in BFE, right?
I feel you.
Like I'm ready to go live in the woods, man. I don't know why, but like I want, I love like foraging. I love like wild game. I want to dive into
foraging
that.
is so cool.
Yeah, man. Like I just recently did, and this is what kind of stemmed from this, but like I just recently did a video in my backyard. A fire video for Rourke's barbecue. We had a competition, and dude, like cooking over the wood fire, man. There's something so primal about it. But using my technique as a chef to like kind of elevate dishes, it was just for me. I was like, okay, like haven't cooked a dish like this that's made me so happy in the last couple years. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's something there. But like, could you imagine me living in like the middle of Texas? Like,
I mean, I can actually. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I even told my wife, I was just like, yo, we should just fucking move out. I don't know, Kansas or some shit.
Dude.
And just like be in a farm and fucking just, like be ourselves or some shit. She's like, I want chickens. I was like, I don't give a fuck. You can get pigs, cows, whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Out there,
That's what I'm saying. Because like right now, I'll be honest. Yes, I do so much content. I don't need to live in the Bay Area. Like if I become a full-time content creator, you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like
you can just be wherever.
The only reason I'm working my job right now, I do love it. I love, it's a great, it's one of the best jobs. It's the best job I've ever had, to be honest. But I'm just like, I'm ready for something new. You know what I'm saying? Like new and exciting. Like the thing is like, because I create content, I can do that from anywhere, bro. All I need is Wi-Fi. That's arguably all I need is Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And
get a little studio, like an actual studio away from your house, like not part of your house.
So I already got it mapped out. You know what I want to do? I want to do one of the tiny houses. Like you can get them on Home Depot.
Okay.
Tough shed tiny houses. Look it up, dude. Okay. Just be careful if you type it in YouTube. If you type in tiny house in YouTube, dog, that's it. That's all your search is going to be.
That's a lot. Yeah, it's going to be.
yeah, it's a lot, bro. And it's funny because I went down the rabbit hole. You can get this thing set up for, less than $16,000. Now, obviously, it's just a shell, but all I need is a kitchen sink, a bathroom.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I could do that. I could literally put in a kitchen sink, no problem, I'd put in a dishwasher, but I want a real dishwasher, man. I don't want the fucking house dishwasher. I want like the Hobart, give me 90 seconds, run a cycle, boom.
Exactly. At least like the bar dishwasher, you'll be fine. Just at least like a small bar dishwasher, you're good.
Yeah.
That'll handle.
Because like
I don't even think you need a whole bar. You're talking about the pull down one, bro. That's way too crazy.
Oh, like I'm talking more like the under counter one, like the under counter one with you could just put one rack in. But you know what I was saying? You know what I was thinking was like it's crazy because like why haven't home dishwashers done this yet? Like why does it still take 3 hours to run a load of dishes? Like that's ridiculous,
I don't know. Should take 10 minutes or 4 minutes in our eyes. With a bar dishwasher.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Dude, that's what we got to patent that.
Or maybe it's the pressure of water. Maybe that's the difference. Because if you can think about it, because it cycles in and out like quite a bit, quite harsh too. Maybe that's a difference. Maybe it's a different function for. Maybe it's a different plumbing for restaurants or etc. or whatever different in the house or anything. We have a dishwasher. I'm never gonna use it. My wife already uses it. She's like, "Oh my god, this is great." I'm like, I'm never going to use this.
You like, yo, I'm Asian, I ain't using that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. This is storage for anything, if anything.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You know what's funny you say that because last night I was shooting content and it's so funny because I was like, my dishwasher was running, but I had a mound of dishes, and I'm like, you know what? I just can't go to sleep with these dishes being dirty like this.
Of course,
I just can't fucking do it. I fucking clean them all, and it's funny. Yeah, it's funny because I laid them out, but like, I think a lot of chefs, we're very like, it's different when we're at home. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're cooking at home, it's way different than you're in the restaurant. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'd be shortcutting, like taking side cuts. Like it's funny because like I am so done with battling with people in my comment section, about stuff like that. Like what they don't realize is like I am cutting out pretty much 90% of this video and giving you the highlights.
Just the highlights. Yeah, highlights. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody called. He's like, "Did you at least split the vanilla bean?" And I'm like, "Bro, do you think I'm gonna put that? Bitch, I'm outside, dog. Of course I split the vanilla bean, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Use your best judgment, man. I feel like it's funny because like, I don't know. I'm having this conversation. I'm gonna change my content style up a little bit. I feel like it's crazy because I feel like finally now I'm starting to see it. I need to go with the flow of TikTok. Like I got to give the people what they want, and so. And it's funny because like the only reason I say this, Casey, is because I haven't really been paying attention to my analytics until 2022, and I get into this mode where like I've built a following because it's chef driven. It's chef this, chef that, all in on chef, right? Like, and I try to tell people, I know it's annoying sometimes, but you got to understand when I'm creating a video, not all my followers are seeing it. It's going to the FYP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're creating a new video for new people, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain that, but it's not like, it's not like any other platform. It's like, most videos need to get onto the FYP. That's what people are searching. But anyway, needless to say, my friend Albert Can Cook, he has been telling me for the longest time, like, and me and a couple of people, he's like, yeah, listen, I'm not wasting any time anymore. I'm making viral videos. And every single one of his videos, back to back to back to back viral. It's crazy. And he's so right. And, and he's telling me about his videos and like, I'm just like, yeah, man, you're right. And like, I mean, he's over 3 million now in followers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and over 1 million on YouTube, half a mil on Instagram. And like, listen, when we started, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was at like, so when we did our collab, he was at like, I don't know, like, 60K and posted 60K. I was at like 200 or something. And he posted one video that just got him 300,000 followers.
Just
right?
fired. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, and he's just been crushing it ever since. Right. And I'm so like happy for him, dude. It's crazy because it's like, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, he is very smart. He's a software engineer. So like, he kind of, he's like into.
He's a software engineer?
Yes.
For real?
He makes motherboards.
God damn.
Dude. Yeah. And so people don't know that about him, but he's in tech. He's a software engineer. He quit his job, but he makes motherboards. That's what his job is, to make motherboards for machinery, specifically airplanes. But he worked in where I live, Sunnyvale. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So now I'm changing my content. I'm going to focus more on, 15 to 30 second videos, small, very easy to make. I'm going to focus on really good pasta dishes, really good sandwiches.
Yeah, just
really
crush
good,
it. Literally just get your
like easy. Like I filmed 2 videos last night. It took me less than 30 minutes, bro. And I'm just like, I got to do this more. It literally, one is a duck breast with a berry sauce. The other one is a lobster roll. But I just really focused on getting like the shot, right? The shot of, and I got some slow-mo action in there, but like, yeah, I need to start making more videos and not being so detail centric about like the voiceover and this and that. And like, not to say that it's not bad to come out with some of those videos, but like right now I'm focused on like 70% of my videos are like ego driven. Like I want to make them, whether it's the granda or it's the, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, I'm a chef. Look. And then like 10% is for the algorithm. And then like another 10% is the duets. But I'm going to start following suit. And then on YouTube, I'm changing my strategy as well. I'm going to do more educational. I think, and I'm sure you can agree with this, I think it's our job as chefs to teach the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? What we learned and what mistakes not to make, And so I've been
don't become a chef. That's the mistake right there. Don't.
Dude, my son's like, hey, I want to be a chef like you, Daddy. I'm like, no, you don't.
Oh,
no, you don't.
Man. Don't do
He's
it.
like, yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, actually.
No,
I was
it's
like, no,
rough. So I'm not saying I'm hoarding the stuff, but I'm hoarding clips of my ramen shop. Does that make sense? Like I have like three fully edited promotional stuff for it already. Like I fully edited. I haven't spoken a lick about it, nothing. But once I'm live on the 21st in a couple weeks, I'll start slowly kind of pushing out that content into my stuff, and then it will just bleed over logistically. And then I'll pretty much do everything via phone while I'm at the restaurant. Be like, this is how we do a ramen.
Did you get the domain yet? The domain, your ramen.com?
I got it.
Whatever.
That's all me, yeah.
Yeah. Just, I was going to say it's best. You'll save a lot more money. I fucked up. So basically in 2020, when I was coming up with Chef Authorized, I secured the domain chefauthorized.com, right? But I just recently had a website built. And what I realized is like, you kind of want to just purchase the website with GoDaddy. And because it's just a more optimized, so basically I had to reach out to Fiverr and I had to get somebody to build a Wix website, and then I have to do a subscription for that and I had to pay for that. And it's like, it was ass backwards. So if you have $300 to $500 that you can spend, it's worth it to, I don't know where you got the website from. It's probably GoDaddy, right? GoDaddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if you can go back, but it's best if you just try to get the website via GoDaddy built. And so,
I went GoDaddy. I got the account. The only thing is it's under the restaurant name. So it's not me. It's not chefsalty.com or anything like that. It's under the restaurant. Yeah. My contact is under the restaurant name. But
that's going to be dope, man. I can't wait for the ramen merch. You got to have hats. You got to have, dog. This is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be dope, man.
It is going to be nuts. There's two styles I'm going to push out pretty like quite a bit. The pancit, which is just it's like stir fried noodles. It's our version, the Filipino version of that, but slash more Chinese. So it's mixed with sesame tahini. It's like the bagged Chinese noodles, pretty much, right? It's in that style, and then with the crispy pork on top of it, with all the fixings, literally the same exact thing.
It's gonna be great.
Kind of like
it's gonna be great, Easy. It's gonna be great. Mm-hmm. And what you got to do is you got to save the mother broth, right? Like, so not throw it away. Like, keep adding it to the next broth.
Literally that's what it's just gonna keep getting added on. Same with the tare. Literally gets built on. It will take, I don't know, till I die, till that tare breaks and that broth breaks. But it's gonna be a long process, and I can't wait to see where it ends up. Maybe it'll be like 7 years old or some shit, and I pass it now to, my offspring. Like, hey, by the way. This has been going on for more than you have.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, you know what else is crazy is like, I think you'll start to realize when you start to run a business, you're gonna realize like what's really important. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff, like because you already know how to run a business. You ran. Like, I think this is a key missing link when people open restaurants. They didn't do the work and they didn't take what it needs to like go over P&L, right? And so I think what's really important, and the reason why I haven't opened a restaurant yet, plenty of opportunities, it's because I opened 2 restaurants here in California, and it's a fucking nightmare. It is unless you have deep pockets, you have got to take in consideration like what it's going to cost. A lot of people don't take in consideration all these costs. Opening a restaurant in California is very difficult. It is so difficult, and it costs so much more money than it would in any other state, arguably even New York. And especially if you want to burn solid fuel, meaning wood logs. If you want to burn wood logs, dude, good luck, bro. California is so freaking, you have to spend $250,000 on a PCU unit, which is basically an air filtration system for the restaurant. That anyway, it's just ridiculous. But I think for you'll start to see, okay, great, and then like you'll start to optimize. You're gonna start to optimize what works, what doesn't work, and that's why I just recommend literally build up the capital first. Like get to that first 500 bowls of ramen, see where you're at, and see what you can afford, see what you can do. But I would highly recommend to put most of your budget into marketing. Marketing is so important.
Really marketing. Correct. So like I'll leak it here. It's my road to 1,000 bowls. That's the premise of that. The little quotation marks, and then we'll see where we get to that. And then I'll do like a daily like, oh, we did XYZ bowls today, blah blah blah, tally,
Yeah.
boom boom boom.
Yeah.
As a marketing thing, and that's how I'm thinking about all these kind of strategies. Let's just say, as I'm going about the business. So it's gonna be, I don't know. I just hope that the noodle company will be the same noodle for as long as possible. So I'm using Sun Noodle, and I'm using that one specific style of theirs, and hopefully they don't run out of that. Because if they do, it's gonna be a pain. Oh, it's gonna be a pain.
Yeah.
I don't think they
I
are.
know,
though,
but you know what? I think it's funny because like I agree with you, and I know why you're freaking out, because there's two things that's really important: the broth and the noodles.
And the noodle. And so it's one of two.
Yeah, and like
literally one of two.
And so it's so funny because I went to there's this place in LA that makes udon from scratch.
Yeah.
And it's funny because their noodles amazing. Broth.
Yeah. So.
You know, and I wanted it to be so good, but it like honestly it tasted like the cook didn't drain the water off of the noodles properly. He just went straight into the bowl. And but then I went again and it tasted the same. I'm just like, damn, if this was, because you know udon noodles are fat, right?
Yeah.
And udon noodles are thick. And you need a strong broth, man. You need it.
Yeah.
Like, and just unfortunately, like when you're chewing on this noodle, like, and I know this sounds deep, but like, you know, when you're chewing on udon noodles, right, you're getting a mouth full of noodles. It's not like the broth isn't in between like it is with regular ramen noodles. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so it's like you need a broth that counteracts that starchiness, so to speak. And it's funny because I know that sounds kind of deep, man, but I went down the ramen rabbit hole when I was in Los Angeles. I went everywhere. And I got to admit, I think my favorite, most consistent place in Los Angeles is Slurpin' Ramen. That's the restaurant's called.
Slurpin' Ramen?
Slurpin' Ramen. Yeah. I don't know if they're still open,
heard of
dude.
it.
Every time.
Slurpin' just like Lego Ramen?
Slurping ramen. Now, obviously, there's some really good other ramen shops, especially Silver Lake Ramen. Silver Lake Ramen was really good, but I don't know, man. I know this sounds kind of cliche, but I love the tonkatsu broth.
Yeah.
I just, but the thing is it's not something you can eat every day. You know what I'm saying? I can't eat tonkatsu every day. Like I can eat miso every day. Yeah, exactly. Meal. And it's so rich, but it's like, dude, like when you talk about comfort food at its like top level, that tonkatsu broth.
Yeah.
Dude,
nothing hits better.
My mouth is watering. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's crazy.
I'm trying to, I don't want to say lighten the broth. So my current broth, since I'm using Berkshire pork, the bones and shit, it's like, bro, it's a straightened meal. Just if you just drink the broth, you're like, oh damn, like I feel a little full already, just the broth. So I'm just like,
where are you getting the Berkshire from?
Restaurant Depot. They have it.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's good. I was gonna say, well, it's kind of, I don't know what the price is right now, but Snake River Farms has really good pork products. They have Koributa.
Snake River Farms.
Pork.
Yep. So Restaurant Depot, they have the Berkshire Worst stuff. It's $120 for I think 30-pound case of bones.
You know what? That's not bad at all, dude.
That's not bad, dude.
That's not bad at all. You need to lock in that price, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'll be honest. Back when I like about 5 years ago, it was like $30-$40 a case. They would try to give them away. So, inflation's crushing us, but at the same time, I think that's not bad at all. Especially if you can get over 100 bowls, you're good in price. It's less than you need to be less than $2-3 for that ramen bowl.
Correct. It's just about that. And then the what you call that? It's neck bones too. It's not just like regular. It's not just like the off bones instead. Like literally the femurs, the necks, the ribs, everything, which is perfect for the purpose I do. And then the tricky thing about the broth is it's a 2-stage process. So the tonkotsu, whatever, you make it, and then I also do a consomme to the side of it because I have to cut it. I've cut it already. Yeah. It's way too thick. Way too thick.
Yeah. I understand that. Honestly, when I killed a wild boar and I had the spinal cord, the whole backbone, dude, this made a difference, bro. The neck and the back and then the femur bones fucking made a difference, bro. It was crazy, man. But I made this ramen. I mean, of the ramen I made from it, it was crazy because like the broth was like you go to eat it and it looks like you just put on lip gloss, dog. Like that's when you know it's good. That's when you know it's good, man.
I love it when it's like that.
Yeah,
I
you know what?
do.
I gotta go get some more. I gotta go get some more ramen, man. We haven't had ramen in a while. But damn,
Yeah.
that's good.
Noodles and broth. That was my thing. I actually wanted to name the restaurant Noodles and Broth or Noodles and Soup or some shit like that.
So
All
listen.
taken.
So listen. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you what your 5 to 10 year plan is. Okay, because this is a marathon.
I got you.
You want to franchise. Okay, you want to franchise, Casey. You want to burn the candle at both ends for the next 3 to 5 years and then franchise, or turn around and sell the concept. Okay, for $250,000. Okay, that's what you want to do. With a 3% or 2% royalty on the end of that. Yeah, straight up.
I don't know.
Doug, did I tell you?
If I can franchise it to like, no, I was just gonna say if I can franchise it to 3 restaurants, I think that's it. I think that's that's a good day.
So
for me, like
So I wanna tell you some exciting news, which I'm gonna break right now, but it's still in the process. But I think it's really cool. So I've been working on a little passion project behind the scenes and I know we talked about it, but basically the popped rice chip. Okay. And so we just pulled the trigger on the machine from Korea, right?
Oh, it's happening.
So we put down the deposit, right? $5,000, boom, put it down. We took the risk. And I'm really curious to see how it works out. But like basically the idea is, we have these. Okay, here's the thing. My wife and I love the popcorners. We love Rice Crisps and we always have rice cakes. But I will be honest, they're boring sometimes.
They are very.
And it's like, so I have 2 ideas. So basically, and I know I don't mind sharing it because at least it's documented if somebody steals it. The size of the Rice Crisp, you know what I'm saying? For the popcorner, I love, but I hate the triangle. I don't know why I don't like the triangle because like the thing is I think they're trying to like. Anyway, we're going with the circle. And we're gonna make it a little bit thicker
circles, and then
but I want to make like elevated seasonings, right? So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, good example for the spicy one, togarashi or sriracha, like not sriracha, but like togarashi. So it's elevated. For like a lemon pepper chip, instead make like yuzu Szechuan. You know what I'm saying? Like chef driven, like elevated Rice Crisp. Then I had this idea of, what if you had the seasoning in the packet? So you season your own Rice Crisps.
Oh, like put it on top of it? Damn.
Yes. That's a good idea, right? Now,
hell yeah, dude.
Now, obviously, we could all make the argument that, but you want to season it right when it's hot. But guess what, bitch? Nobody does that for chips. Nobody.
Correct.
This is what they do. They cook the chips, then they come down to room temperature, and then they put them in this big drum machine that rolls them. Then they throw in the seasoning. And so I was like, what if you could do your own seasoning? You know what I'm saying? And it's in the bag. So it's all inclusive. So like, let's say you have your plain bag of Rice Crisps and then you open it up and you have your little seasoning packet like ramen and you just shake it in the bag.
This thing? Yeah.
Hey, that's a good idea,
that
right?
is so cool. That is so cool.
Anybody listen to this podcast, don't take my idea, bitch. If anybody's listening, it's okay. No, because you know what? I know that would be hard to... it'd be hard to pull off, because somebody's going to try to eat the packet. But I think it's doable. I think the thing is I'll be honest. I like flavored Rice Crisps, but this is the problem. My wife likes plain. She likes plain Jane, right? But she also likes the cheddar ones. But then my kids can't do spicy. So the ones we always fall in the middle on are these blue cheddar ones, the blue bag, and then like the lightly salted one. But I just wanted to make. I think it'd be great to have a few seasoning packets, different types, right? So you have like 3 or 4 different seasons. Like I'm talking like tamari and seaweed, like it's elevated ones. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be a great idea. So I'll let you know when that's coming.
Oh,
soon.
that is
and then
cool.
Basically, and what I want to do is we want to. I'm not going to tell all the secrets, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to just leverage social media to try to sell it, right? To pay back the money for the machine, because the machine is a total 10K investment. And so I'm working hard.
Plus,
on
that's not even the process. That's not all the other stuff, et cetera.
Oh no, not even the. But the thing is you can make 25 chips in an hour. You know what I'm saying? 2,500 chips.
25 individual. Oh, I was like 25 pieces of chips.
It pumps out. It pumps out 2,500 chips. So if there's in an hour, but the thing is it's like set it and forget it. You fill up the hopper, and then it goes. And I'll show you. I'll show you because it's really cool. And like I wanted to get the the process starting. But because I'm in Silicon Valley, man. We are the land of the startups, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You are, yeah,
like,
yeah.
The land of the. Cool. This is where it all. Yeah, and it's funny because I try to.
Are you able to say the name? Are you able to?
So we want to. So here's the thing. What we want to do. And obviously, everybody, this is just an idea of mine. This has not come to fruition, but I want to talk about it so I can hype myself up more about it. And plus, Casey and I like to shoot the shit, so we're just chatting it up like we're buds. Yeah. So basically, what we want to do is we want to position it because my wife is really into fitness. She has she has pre and postnatal fitness company, right? She has this is her business, and we want the chip to be very pro woman, like woman empowerment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we were thinking about like either like Tina's chip or like some type of, but like the bag be really bright and beautiful. And the story is the chef husband kind of designed the chip. It's like a designer chip, but at the same time, it's healthy. It's not fried. It's gluten free. It's vegan. It's this. It's that. All all of the accolade. All the shit that you have to put on the bag nowadays. Keto friendly, but you know what I'm saying? Like
keto friendly.
But what I like about this machine is that you don't. Like, obviously the base is going to be rice, but you can also add whole grains. You can also add, quinoa, millet. And so I am really into the idea of trying to incorporate oatmeal in some way, shape or form.
Fuck because I love oatmeal.
Listen, I don't know if anybody knows, but I will tell you what, oatmeal makes the best savory porridge on the fucking planet, son. Like kanji. Yeah. I swear to God, it's so good, dude.
I know.
I used to put it 100%. On my tasting menu. I had it's so good, man. But I think that's really important to know. But I'm gonna play with a whole bunch of grains to try and curate a whole grain puffed chip. So, yeah, I think it'll be dope.
You had me at whole grain and rice, so it doesn't matter what you produce. I know it's gonna be good.
Let's be honest. Like growing up as a chef, one of my favorite garnishes I've ever made was a jasmine rice chip. Right. So you take rice, you make pudding, you spread it out, you dehydrate it, then you fry it, and then put it back in the dehydrator so it's not greasy. But the thing is, you can't make that time thousands. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
You just can't. Yes, it's delicious, but like what I really love is the rice chips. Like I love these rice chips, like the Popcorners, the Quaker Oats make some, but the thing is what they're missing is they're not really like Popcorners. Okay, let me take this back. Popcorners does a really good job with advertising. They crushed it. They have a niche in that market, but like that doesn't scare me or intimidate me from making chips. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But the goal is like we optimize, we blow it up, we do whatever we can, and then we turn around and sell it to Pepsi for $250,000. Or sorry, 250 mil. That's what I want to sell it for.
Okay, I was like, what? Okay, got it.
Quarter of mil.
2%. Like we have 2% in holding stakes. Got it.
Yo, straight up.
That's it.
Royalty.
That's it.
Yeah, because I told my wife, like, because we need something to do for us together. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of those aspects is real estate. One of those aspects is going to be this thing. And then like, obviously our family time and stuff. But I think that's really important. And to all my chefs out there that are working in restaurants, you need to do something in your personal time that is going to create you income or a legacy. And it's not like, think about this. This is how I think about it. How many hours are in a week? It's like 170, right? 172?
Too many. Way too many. Yeah. That's all I got to say.
Let me do the math so I don't get called out here. Let's see. So yeah,
24 times 7. I can't do it in my. I can't
so
do it
24 times 7. Yeah, 168. Okay. So if you think about that,
170.
168. So you got to sleep 8 hours a night, right? So 7 times 8 is 56. So we'll say 168 minus 56. Okay, you get 112 hours in the week. What are you doing with that time, right? 40 hours needs to go to work, right? 40 hours needs to go to work. Then we're going to add 10 more hours just to be some wiggle room for traveling and all that good stuff. So minus 10. Sure. So you have 62 hours left in the week. Think about that. Wrap your head around that. It wasn't until I did that math where then I started to get really strategic. So for me, unfortunately, the next 25 to 35 hours goes for me for content creation. But
correct.
And then also working out and all that good stuff. So that's minus 40 hours. But then you have 20 more hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's really important. Left? Yeah.
Exactly. Are you watching Netflix? Are you fucking, you scrolling TikTok? Listen, I put a freaking time limit on my TikTok, man. Like, I can't freaking do it anymore, dude. Yeah, dog. I put a time limit on the iPhone, and I also put a time limit on the app itself. And I have to enter a passcode. But I always give myself, whenever I post content, I give myself an hour. So once I post a video, then that grants me an hour. So if I post 2 videos in a day, and then I get 2 hours. But it's like a little side goal that I have with myself.
Okay. I feel that.
Yeah.
Wow. Many things happening all in one go. Huh? I have this. I can't formulate it in my video. You know the slow mo effect where you toss something into the air and everything is like in slow mo and rotating. Yeah. I kind of have that in my ramen, sorta promo. Yeah. It's taking me so long on After Effects. I'm like, do I just send this out? Am I really going to spend the time to do this?
You can rent the camera. You can rent the camera. You know, you can rent the camera that does it. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? It's like the Magic. Something.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
But it's funny because one of my old editor, she made a commercial, and she didn't have the money to get what she did was she set up the scene. She rented the camera for 2 hours was the minimum. And it cost I want to say it was around like $9.50 to rent the camera, but this is in California. But then she made seven G's off the commercial, so it was worth it.
Oh, okay.
To get the shot, Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm doing a similar effect, but just done on my regular camera. It goes up to 180 frames per second, so it's not as slow. I have other tricks to make it slower, but it's just like
okay.
Yeah.
Damn. I was gonna say I got on the ZVE 10. I forgot how many frames it goes up to, but it's a button that's a slow-mo button. It's amazing. But the problem is slow-mo videos are not popping anymore. You can't do slow-mo anymore, man, unless it's a commercial. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. I want to like 2 or 3 commercials for
but
the restaurant.
If you put slow-mo on TikTok, people are scrolling, bro. Same thing with Reels. IG Reels, they're scrolling, my G.
Yeah. Just like yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I still have to hit up your brother to go down and check out his space and get some.
That'd be dope, man. I know he's burning the candle at both ends, straight up, trying to get this done.
He must be
he can
tired, bro.
Yeah, he's busy. He's busy as fuck, but he just took a little mini vacation, so he should be good. But to run a restaurant, fully operate a restaurant, and then plus do the side. But he has a prep cook over there. But she's kind of old school though. She's not like the problem is she's not like a cook. Let's put it this way: she cuts peppers in her hand, one hand, like.
Oh, like this.
For me, supplies.
Okay, I got you.
She juliennes peppers in her hand like Mama Dukes would. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with that. It's just like as a chef, I'd be like, okay, you don't want to do this. You want to cut the pepper like this.
30 pounds. We got 30 pounds to go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Put it on board, cut the top, cut the bottom, slice it in half, get rid of the seeds.
Yeah.
Julianne, out we go.
Peace.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you. So I've been contacting, I've been trying to contact Sun Noodle, actually the one over here. Again, it goes back to this noodle thing, right? They haven't gotten back to me just yet. I might just order it through Chef's Warehouse because they're contacted with it. And I can just like pick and choose from it. I don't know just yet, but hopefully they get back to me within a week because I have to order noodles.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never ordered ramen noodles, but I've ordered bao buns before. And what I remember, just like I don't know. Noodles kind of they last for a while, so you might be good. Chef Warehouse has them in stock, like on the shelf.
Yeah, like if you call them, they're connected with the company, and you can see their stock, the Sun Noodle stock, and then you can just like whatever SKU number it is, and then you order through them. Obviously, they get whatever commission, and then they can just deliver straight to the restaurant. But I need like 2 or 3 cases a week ish of noodles to come to the restaurant. Per case is like 40 pieces of 5-ounce bundles.
How much is it?
Oh, it's like $32. It's nothing.
Okay, so it's like $1 a piece. So $1 a piece, and you got $1. Yeah. So your bowl of ramen might be like $3 or $4. To be honest,
it's $2.78. After everything else is added to it, it's $2.78 per bowl.
What do you?
That's my cost.
What are you selling it for?
Food cost on it, $17.
Okay, that's not bad. The only thing
It's not
is
bad.
you're gonna have to when you get the third party operators like DoorDash.
All
Uber
the third
Eats,
parties
you know what I'm
fuck
saying?
me over. No, I know.
Yeah, they take 30%.
So just the Square takes fucking, I think it's like because they do the processing, and then I have the KDS with them, so that takes a percentage already. Well, whatever the credit card is, and then since they're connected with Uber Eats and DoorDash, that's 30% off the top right there. So I have to live with that.
So the thing is you got to figure out ways you can provide more value into the meal opposed to just the bowl of ramen and to go where. So I don't know what that looks like, man. To be honest with you,
I don't know either.
I just know that so
Just have to feel it out, kind of a thing.
Yeah, because like I'll be honest, if you just look at some of the ramen places here, you're talking $20 for a bowl of ramen. You might like even here, like, I know it's, the ramen's the base, and then you can add pork for $4, add an egg for $1. You might have to do something like that, but I'm just not sure. I don't know what the demographic is over there.
So the competing prices on the restaurants that are up here with ramen bowls, it's like 15 with pretty much the same fixins. I'm assuming it would be like 17 plus like an extra thing of ramen, which will bump it to $20. So that's my main goal of it, Yeah. Plus you can see me in a window. You can actually interact with me. So like that's like the main not selling point, but like you can physically see me in the window cooking the stuff for you. So you can say hi, whatever, etc. I might put a tip jar right there.
Yeah, fuck it.
Maybe not. I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's like I'm almost thinking like, should you just do Venmo over everything? You know what I'm saying? Just for like to start, but no, you know what? Get it set up as good as possible. Think about it. You have no overhead. Your overhead's not that much. It's just cost of goods. So your labor's free. The place you're cooking's free. So like you just have to optimize it from there. Like, but that's the thing. That's what people don't realize is like you can't have a brick and mortar and be paying $10,000 a month. Like,
yo, can you
can't have employees.
If I had a lease to that, like, oh my god.
Yeah. And like, here's the thing, but here's also the thing, like when you generate enough revenue, right, you're going to get to a point where like, and hopefully, and I'm praying that this happens, like you get to enough revenue where you outgrow your days off and you outgrow and you need some staff, or better yet, a delivery person. I think a delivery person absolutely clutch, right? Like,
yeah, I was looking for it. I'm just like, should I? Because like there's an option, because like I opted for my LLC to be just a single proprietor for like the next year or so. But like, I was like, should I get a delivery guy just for the one fucking day just to go to and fro for the ramen and shit? Within, I think it's like a 10-mile radius or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. Obviously not going to New York City though, because New York City is technically only 5 miles away. Yeah, you're not going to go to the city just to fucking get a ramen from New Jersey. Fuck out of here. Just go to Lower East Side and just go to Momo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't know. That's a very, I have it on my list. I'm like, delivery person, ? Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you just got to grow. You just got to grow into it. But I'm telling you right now, once you're able to generate some revenue, it's going to be easier to ask for a business loan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, dude, you don't want to get like. That's why I try to tell chefs, man. Like, dude, don't take somebody's money just to open a restaurant to be selfish. Like, think it through. Like, if you take somebody's money, like $3 million, right, is kind of like the go. Like, if you take $3 million, like, you're going to need more than that to open up. You can open up a little baby restaurant with that money, but you ain't opening up a freaking full-blown, full-service 60-seat restaurant, with $3 million in California. Like, I hate to say it, but, it's just true.
No, here too. But, you're lucky to have an 800 square feet full, like 40-foot or 40-seated, whatever the fuck it is, for $3 million. Yeah, good luck. You know what I'm saying?
So to anybody out there, any chefs that are looking to open a restaurant, my number one recommendation is go look for a real estate investor that has commercial real estate, okay? Preferably that he owns straight out, because the thing is he's going to want that. He's going to want to make it a generating or an income generating asset, right? So here's a good example. Home Depot does not own the building. Do you know what I'm saying? Home Depot usually leases from a commercial real estate investor, right? And for the real estate investor, yes, they want somebody in that place so they can pay the mortgage down. You know what I'm saying? Or the commercial loan down, I should say. Yeah. But the thing is usually the real estate investor is more willing to give you more money to do whatever it takes because they don't have to pay taxes on this, right? They can take out the loan from the bank. and they're more willing to spend more money to make it happen because as long as it's generating income, they're making money, right? It's like
they're
it's
happy,
perfect.
yeah.
Now here's the other end of it. If you have restaurateurs or if you have tech investors, listen, every situation is different, but from my experience, tech investors, like you have two types. Ones that are really into restaurants and the dining experience, and then the other ones that are just, they want to put their money somewhere and they want to, invest in a restaurant. But what they don't understand and when they can't wrap their head around is because tech profits are fast.
Yeah.
Restaurants don't turn a profit for the first year, 2 years, sometimes even 3 to 5 years. It's a long game. And sometimes
we are a marathon here.
Yeah, sometimes they see the money going out, but it's not coming in. And I think what's really important is take that in consideration. You need to know who your partners are in that operation. And so that's why I think for you, Casey, I think it's perfect what you're doing because, it's rough to start like that, but it's good because you're building it over time,
Yeah. I'm not expecting to fucking do like 1,000 fucking ball in a day. Like imagine, but like eventually I'll work on my way to it. Yeah, this is my project. Like this is what my legacy will be eventually. And I can't wait to, and I want like, just a future kind of sense, right? I know we kind of have to wrap here, but like imagine like a brick and mortar, right? But like only 4 employees, right? And the style of the kitchen is all open, so you can see all of us pretty much. All cooks, and we're just serving you bowls, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then one person dedicated to go in the register, whatever the fuck it is. That is it. That's all my partners. All 4 people. I have to like be these will be my ride and die pretty much, or maybe my brother wants to come on or some shit. Yo, my brother is a badass cook, by the way. Yeah. I know he never really dabbled in shit, but like I make him cook whenever we do like catered events. Like he's the suit right there. I'm like, yo, you do this. Man. He'll do it to a T. The dude is. Yeah. I'm telling you, he has skills, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to fuck with it. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, because
I know you can do it anyway.
I'm not gonna lie, cooking kind of sucks now. With whole COVID and everything. Like, it's gonna take a little bit of time to get out of this like rut that we've been in from the panorama. I mean, listen, it's like I don't know. It's just not like it's funny because I was talking about this yesterday with Justin Connor. Like, cooking, being a chef and cooking is not like it was when we were growing up in 2012, 2013. You couldn't even get your foot in the door into any restaurant. There was just so many cooks, dime a dozen. And now it's like restaurants just can't hire people. Nobody wants to do the job. They want to work from home. Dude, they want to work from home. Like, that's what people don't understand. Like, you want to make people come in there and work. Like, manual labor, it's tough, bro. You got this new breed of Gen Z. Man, they don't care. Like, they're smart. They're like, we don't want to do that.
For real.
Nah. I can't have Friday side off? Nah, bro. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'd rather submit these receipts online and make, $13 an hour. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, I have so many chefs reach out asking for cooks, sous chefs, always hiring, but that doesn't make me like, I don't know, for some reason I kind of still miss the restaurant business, if that makes sense. Like, I miss that Saturday night rush. Sense. I miss that Saturday night rush. I miss like, kind of mentoring and teaching in the moment and like, keeping my skills sharp, playing with ingredients, being a chef, I miss that. I miss that. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, bro. My, like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, life.
I don't want to be an executive chef for anybody else, Like, I love the idea of being a culinary director because that's a good notch on the resume. That's a good notch in like your career. But, or like the next step is going to be me opening my own restaurant. That's like totally my terms, totally ego driven, my terms. I don't want anybody telling me how to cook. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any part. Yeah. I want to be the, like, that's why I was saying. So like, that recent position I was in, I was going to take and then we can wrap up after this, up in Napa Valley, I was really interested in that. But then I like started to realize like, fuck, I got to deal with all of these different people, these different opinions. You have to deal with the food and beverage director, the hotel manager, the VP of, XYZ, the hotel manager, the hotel this. Then you have the restaurant manager and this. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want
No, thanks.
I don't want to do that. Yeah. I like, it sounded awesome, but I think I was really happy that the kitchen was already built and it was already set up. But then I started to realize, no, this is dumb because like I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't the way I wanted it. And I know that sounds like you're fucking ego driven, but dude, I want to build it. Really. I want to build it from the ground up. I don't care. Give me the shell, but I want to build the kitchen. I want to build the kitchen to where we can execute properly, because that is the biggest bottleneck. Casey, how many restaurants have you worked? How many restaurants have you worked in where you're like, God damn, this is fucking stupid. Why is garde over here? Like,
yo, if you see my current like position right now, like the way we cook stuff, I'm just like, why did you do it like this,
dude? Like
I don't understand. And he knows it too. It's like, yeah, no, this is the only way. I was like, no, there's no. I'm pretty sure you could have gone a different way. Pretty sure.
Listen. What I'm saying is, and I try to tell people, you need to make sure the kitchen is the items are removable, rollable, that you can move things around. You know, okay, 100%. I get it. You want the pass here and you want the other pass here. Okay, that's perfect. But guess what? All the stations need to be interchangeable, right?
Yeah.
Because the thing is like I've worked in so many restaurants where like, God damn, yes, it makes sense in the first year. But then the second year, when you change the menu 16 times, or you have different things, or you scale down or scale up, like a good example, and I'll just bring it I'll bring it up because I don't work. There's been a long time, but at Hotel Bel Air, we had the room service line on the actual hotline, and we just spread it between the cooks. Oh. That should have had its own dedicated line, bro.
Yeah.
It should have had. Any hotels that open up, when you have a room service, you need to have its own dedicated line. It needs to be a full station with a 2 or 3 or 4 burner, whatever. You need to have a freezer, a reach-in, and a low boy. And you also need to have a hand sink. Its own station. It needs to be
its own its own unit. Yeah,
yes,
no,
its own window, its own ticket machine. Because I'm telling you right now, that shit is ridiculous, bro. When you are in the middle of service and you have 10 room service order comes in, and then like you're also doing the restaurant. So whenever you have multiple outlets coming off of one station, you're guaranteed failure. Guaranteed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And that's what I realized. So now I'm just like patiently waiting. And like my job is good, but like I have a set of standards that is just ridiculous. Probably going to be unattainable, but like what I'm looking for is crazy. I want an angel investor that is going to let me do my thing and not going to like, hey, come to the restaurant, let me cook for you, right?
Yeah.
But you're not going to tell me how to run my kitchen. And also, I want to have a partnership with the front of the house that is actually like legit. And I want to use like local ingredients that are forged, that I want to be able to tell a story. I want to be able to create work-life balance for my employees. I don't want the restaurant to be open 7 days a week because it just, you know, like I don't. You know, I don't mind doing lunch and dinner, but I don't want to do breakfast. Like breakfast is not fucking. I'm just having it, bro. Fuck breakfast.
I only have one shift, so like to do one other thing before we kind of go. So 5-day week for me. Eventually on my own. This is after I've transitioned to my own joint. Off Sunday, Monday, pretty much, and only working Tuesday till Saturday. Saturday is a shorter day. That way, you will have a fucking like life outside of the restaurant. Closed major holidays, literally I don't give a fuck. We're closed. I don't care what kind of holiday, whatever the rotating holidays is for everybody else, we do the same thing for my restaurant. Same exact shit.
I like that.
That's why 4 people works, because I can keep those 4 people employed, full benefit, full everything, because these people will be with me pretty much until one of them quits or whatever, and they'll have a part of the business. So that is the end goal. I just eventually all in the bowl ramen.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? This is great. So listen, anybody that's listening to this or watching, make sure you comment below and things that you want us to discuss on the podcast. It's seriously, teach it like this is just something that Casey and I do. We meet once a week, we shoot the shit, and this is just 2 chefs. We're at 2 ends of the spectrum. He's on one coast, I'm on the other coast. We talk about a whole bunch of stuff, but if you want to hear our perspective or opinion on something, feel free to leave a comment below, or you can catch us at an IG, TikTok. Casey will leave all the information down below, but I think it's really important. Like, this is your show as well, right? This is like Casey and I's little, hey, we get together one a week. We're not getting paid to do this. We aren't, obviously that's the end goal, but like this is just something that we do so we can kind of like create awareness in our ecosystem of the chef life. So if you're a new upcoming chef, if you are an aspiring chef, if you are a working chef, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that, turn on those post notifications, make sure you follow us on all platforms. Tell us what you want us to talk about. Or if you're interested in being a guest on the show, hit us up. We would love to have you.
Yeah. Or any questions at all. We have people all over the United States. Literally. We're friends with everybody. I kid you not. Okay. You're looking for work. Maybe we know somebody. We can forward you to somebody.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, nothing too crazy though. All the links and details down below. But for everybody else, though, we out.
Peace.